So this is Tainted Grail Conquest. It's pretty fun. You get a weekly quest in this game, weekly event I mean, when you get a random character and you have to speedrun the game to compete with other people. So right now on the leaderboards, but I'm first. And I'm gonna show you how I got to be first. My time is 1 hour 17 minutes. And it's gonna be pretty good. Last week I did the same with the summoner. I was first, and next week I'm gonna try to be first again. I don't know if I can manage. Maybe not. What I'm doing in this build is just you get a armor and you shoot, and you get as much damage and as much shield and as much armor as possible, so you get everything as much as you can. A greedy man. Runes, they're all random. You can get mythical, you can get common, you can get rare. We want the mythical ones, of course. But these ones suck. I'm just gonna put some on. They're gonna be useless for a little while. But they're better than nothing. They're not gonna help me at all. For now, anyway. Just continue from battle to battle. 2 enemies, it's gonna be easy. You don't worry about that at all. And those things, they spawn with 1 HP. You can kill them, but they die if the main guy that summoned them died. So I just don't bother much time killing those things. Alright, now we got the rune that we really want. That's the best we can get. We got it in the beginning. That's super good. The polished Higel. It gives you 2 armor every enemy killed, and 40 total. So it's super good because you'll get a lot less damage and you can focus on doing damage instead of getting damage. So it's a really good one. I think it's the main one in this build, other than the damage that we'll get on the weapon later. So you can meet a lot of people. They can help you, they can not help you. It depends how they feel. You can sacrifice health to get cards, discard cards, but I choose to sacrifice 10 HP to get 1 damage, which is alright. Those enemies are too hard for me for now. I need to level up my stuff before I can before I wanna battle those. And this is 2 monsters too, so I skip it for now. And treasure monsters are the strongest ones, other than the boss, other than the area boss. But those ones, they look easy, so I engage. Oh, now we got the polished Lago. You get at the end of turn create 10 barrier for all allies. So you get 10 barrier every round. It's pretty good. I think I used this one to the very end of the game. I think I didn't find anything better than this one. It's like a safety, you know. I can put flat armor in there, but I just chose barrier. Oh, this card is super good. Sign of Song of Shielding. Gain 75 armor for 2 turns and gain 25 barrier. Ooh, it helped me a lot. And you can even talk to the trees in this game. You get some money from them. Or you can talk to the merchants. I don't think I've ever bought anything from this guy ever. You can buy healing, but I don't care. I have 25 HP, but I'm not worried about it at all. Yeah, just continue winning battles. At this point, it's getting a little bit easier. I was looking at my runes and I don't know, like this rune is really good. Every card you play you get 5% more damage. So it stacks up and it stacks up. When you look at the battles, you can see my damage going up and up with every card I play. So this is pretty good. I could get the healing potion, but I don't care about healing, so I took the card that gives me 100 parry. I can use it 2 times. And then you could just continue killing those guys. And they just die so fast now. And this guy always gets a skill. I don't know what monsters I'm gonna face, so reducing armor I think is always like a safe bet. So this one, I asked for like healing. I thought it would heal me to full, but it just gave me 10. I was super disappointed for a second, and I didn't care. And this battle, this is kind of tricky. It has been tricky for me before because this has this orb in it. You can only damage it when you do more than 15 damage to it. So what I do is I kill everything else first, and I reduce the armor wherever I can of the orb, so I can do more damage to it. And at the end I just maximized my ultimate, and it's just one-shot the guy. Use as much cards as I can before, then I use the ultimate because I have the rune that gives me 5% damage with every card played. So I sit down with this old man here, just for kicks. This old man is fucking nasty, has rules and shit, but so I thought about getting experience, but I know that I'm not gonna finish the game as max level anyway, so why? So I thought I'd just get a legendary card for my health, and reducing armor cards, so why not? Maybe I'll use it, I don't know what's going on. So now the treasure boss. I have 2 shrines and 2 monsters left. I use 1 shrine for the treasure always and 1 shrine for the boss always. Yeah, always don't just ignore this card unless it says it gives you less armor, because you need armor. Because you don't want to buff too much of your shield, because it takes time, it takes damage, it's damage loss. But what I did here is, because the stun is free, I just stun whatever monster, and I just kill the one main guy. Just when you kill the main guy, everything else dies. So I just shoot down the armor up and shoot down the main guy. It's not hard. Yeah, like they all died when I killed the one guy. Treasure, you get money, and then you get armor rune slot. That's super great. That's amazing. You want those rune slots, weapon or armor. You want. Right now I'm gonna put on 2 armor gained by every turn. So I'm thinking like the boss will take a long time, so I'll stack it up and up and up. But later on you'll get mythical ones. It's gonna change a lot. Last time I tried barrier build, and this guy just does too much damage for just barrier build. So what I do on this boss, so right now I don't have any armor to put up. This guy is gonna do a little bit of damage, so I'm just gonna use the item. Boom, a little bit of armor. Plus 10 armor I'm gonna get from the rune, so it's 30. So what I do is I focus down the little lads. I don't know if this is the correct way to do it, but this worked for me. It worked for me this time. So I just kill with this one, then I kill the other one, then I shoot the boss. So right here I have my ultimate ready. I'm max stacks. So I'm gonna use all the cards I can. So my damage would stack 5% every card. So when I don't have any more cards to play, then I use the ultimate. The little guy spawned. It was a little bit sad for me, but fuck it. This is the other time I used it. Yeah, I never use the gambles and the stuff that the boss gives you. It reduces your armor. And when you reduce your armor too much, the monster's gonna start doing a lot more damage. That's not worth it. So I kept it safe. I could push it down, I think, but I just wanted to not die for sure. So I took the small guys down every time. Boom. Done. So those are super good. Polished chair. Damage for every runestone equipped in a weapon slot. So it's 50% damage increase already, and I have right now 10% upgraded, equipped. That's amazing. And the other one, polished haggle, is the same one we have for armor, but it increases my damage with every kill up to 100% maximum. And now I have the barrier one. Barriers are 50% stronger. So instead of slowly getting my armor up, I just get every turn more armor. So every armor I get is 50% stronger. So I'll get, before I got 10, and ignore this big guy, he's too strong. I've messed with him once and I died, so I never went back. Now I got another haggle, and this is problematic because I have 2 of them equipped and 1 in inventory. So if I merge them right now, I'm gonna lose one of them, and I have no idea which one I'm gonna lose. So I can upgrade the polished chair. Now I have even more damage. So the upgrading, you merge 3 into 1. So I had no idea which one I would lose. I would lose one of them. I would either lose the damage one or the armor one, and I didn't want to take the chances. So this battle is kind of easy now because I only have to do 15 damage to each of them, and all my skills do more than 15 damage by default already. So they're the easiest enemies now because I have 300% more damage, as you can see under my guy, with all my buffs and stuff. So this one is crazy. I could get 10 armor and my ultimate would be way stronger. But the walking fortress, I'll feel a lot more safer every turn. So if I don't manage to draw a barrier card, I know I have armor, so I know I'll get shield. So this is the treasure garden of the second area. I've cleared everything else. This is the almost time for boss. And this is way easy. These guys do no damage and I do a lot of damage. So it was basically free treasure by this point. So I got the money that I do nothing with, and I get one more weapon rune slot, which is crazy because I can do a lot more damage now. And I'm gonna put another one of those that give me 24% for each rune zone I have on. So in the last battle I had 300% damage. Now I have 425% damage. And this is the boss of the second area, and I'm like killing this guy like it's nothing. So this boss you have to kill the both legs before you can even start hurting the head. And I think this is like the third round or something like that, and I already killed everything. Like this guy is gonna do a lot of damage, but it doesn't have. I don't give him the opportunity because my damage is very high, and I don't even have to armor up or nothing anymore. Take a special passive. All those passives are really bad. So I was thinking about getting because it's only at the start of combat, so it's the very first turn. So I thought I'd just get some energy first turn, I'll do more damage first turn. Because what I'm gonna do with the 20 barrier? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So now we're gonna do a little bit of a change of tactics. We're gonna do. So far we've cleared everything. We're gathering cards, but now we're gonna do a little bit different. We're gonna go straight to the milestone. Blessing. We got damage. Boom, easy. And now, you know what? We're not gonna bother with treasure one anymore. We're not gonna bother with normal ones. We don't need buffs anymore. We are there. We're just gonna go to the boss. We're gonna push for time. So again, 5 armor. So ignore this card. Don't care. And I'm gonna show you the last 2 battles. Just as they are, so you can see. Maybe I have questions, maybe confused at some point, I don't know. I'm just gonna show you the full battles. So what I'm thinking, I'll because the small guys do basically no damage and this guy has only 2000 HP. I thought, fuck it, I'll just rush the guy down, right? Because they're not doing damage. I have so much armor. I have so much barrier coming in. They're not gonna summon anything yet, so I'm not gonna be bothered. Just shoot the guy down. Now it's kind of a little bit weird though, because this big guy does so much damage and the small guys are up to something. But I didn't care. I was just go down, man. I'm just gonna push this guy down. So it spawned more of those guys, and one of them is gonna do something, some buff, something. But I didn't care. I have so much damage. Look at, I have over 400%. He kills his own guys. It's like working for me. 50 barrier is a little bit dangerous, but. At this point I know that before this I looked at the leaderboards and there's like a few names only, I don't know why, but I think I remembered it was a 1 hour and 20 minutes. So by this time I know I've been like 1 hour playtime, so I needed to rush. So maybe I haven't talked about it. I have those cards that I use right now. They have 2 sides. So when you use the blue card, the next time you draw the same card, it's gonna be flipped, and it has different effect, but it is the same card. So when I have free energy, I'm gonna just use it to flip cards. Right now they're all on the the good side is it gives you armor and it gives you barrier. The bad side is when it only gives you barrier. So sometimes the enemies debuff you, or something happens, and you lose armor. So when you don't have armor, you can't get barrier. But with the other one, you most time. So this one is dead. That was kind of easy. Stress level is very low. So did you see how the card flipped? It flipped to the bad side. Next time it's gonna be the, well, not bad for this build because you always have armor, so you don't have to be worried. But in the endless tower and like in the normal game, sometimes it's gonna be problematic because in the normal game you don't have the mythical runes most of the time. See how those runes. Don't merge this. Don't. If I merge this one right now, I would have lost, I think. Get 10 barry every 5th card played. I just took this. It was nothing important. So this area is done. I'm not gonna bother with doing anything else. Because I am super strong. I'll just go straight to the last guy. Because I want to get like a decent time. I know I can save a lot of time by learning stuff. And oh, I got stuck here. Man, I thought that I was gonna have to go to the forums and rage, but I didn't have to do that. So it's the very last boss. 4,000 HP. So this is the bad side, and I flipped it to the good side. This guy doesn't even have anything, any minions or nothing, so I just go. I just went. The thing you don't want to do anymore is stun the guy, because it gives the guy 50 armor for 2 turns. You don't need that, because it does 5 damage anyway. You have a lot more armor than that. Over 200 armor to navigate the 5 damage. So it's gonna buff. I don't know what the buff does. So I didn't want to find out. Play this card to get rid of it. I never lost HP before in the game, I think. So I don't much care. Get rid of it. I want to get more damage up. So I didn't have any barrier, it was gonna do 25 damage. So I just used the legendary guard. This is the last battle, I'm not gonna use it anymore. So with the ultimate, the max stacks that you get most damage out of is 11 to 15 is the most damage. If you get to 15 stacks, it's just 4 more arrows. But my damage was pretty high at that point, I just wanted to use. So I lost 25% of current HP, but it didn't care. I was thinking about using the health, but I didn't. I cared so little about it. So now I remember I have items, and one of the items is very good. So I'm looking to increase my damage and get my full ultimate to use the item. I think it does like 100% more damage with this turn or something like that. So this is to lose armor. Increase damage by 100. So I was just gonna end the boss. Boom. Finished. So all the leaderboards are done. I'm first. I don't know why there's only 4 people. I don't care. Like if there wasn't this leaderboard, I wouldn't done this weekly. But I wish there was some rewards. And all the other things are down. I'm playing on Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass. So I don't know what's going on. I hope they fix it soon.